Hi guys, welcome to the Craft Beer Channel and welcome to the north of London. I'm here with Matt Curtis, famed beer writer, for a Burns Night special including the most amazing haggis stack you've ever had. We're at the Duke's Head in Highgate for Matt Curtis's night of great food, beer and poetry as we celebrate the life and works of one Bonnie Robert Burns. This 18th century writer is one of the most famous and loved Scottish people, and every January the Scottish, and increasingly every drunkard in the world, comes together for an evening of booze, food and badly read Scottish poems.
So, I am here in the old Duke's Head with the lovely Carol.
Hello.
Hello. And we're in an incredibly small, steamy kitchen. What is that in front of us here? What have you got there?
Alright, so we've got a bit of haggis on the go.
Right.
I'm just cooking it off here. It's not really the traditional way to cook haggis off.
Because I've seen it like boiled, like in the, is it the intestine or stomach?
The stomach, yeah.
The stomach.
Yeah. So traditionally, you would make the haggis, get all the lung, the heart, the liver,
Yeah.
the oats and the spices, boil it all up, stick it back in the stomach, and
Yes.
that's your sort of cooking,
Vessel.
Exactly.
Lovely.
And then when you're ready to have your haggis, you get it into some boiling water, bring it back up to heat, and then you can stab it open and watch it ooze back out.
Hey.
So quite dramatic.
Yeah. Awesome. So what we've got, like the meats and the tatties.
The meats and the tatties, exactly.
Wonderful.
So that is the traditional Burns supper.
So I know what tatties are because it kind of sounds like what it is. Right? What are meats?
Meats are just turnips.
Just turnips.
Yeah, or turnips are sweet.
Turnips are sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we have it all together on one plate. We're going a little bit fancier today. I'm going to do like a stack of it so it just looks a bit more presentable, with a whiskey cream sauce over the top. What we do is we get our little patties together. So we've got the potatoes here, the
Yes.
tatties, and then the neeps all formed and ready to go. And then what we'll do is get the haggis. We'll just get that into the right shape so we can stack it all up. I'm just pressing it in to reform it again to a nice shape.
So we're kind of effectively making almost like a burger, I
Yeah,
would say. It's
exactly.
kind of like a stack of...
It is. We do actually do a haggis burger as well.
Wow.
Here in the Duke's Head. So you've got your normal patty and then a nice patty of haggis on top.
Amazing.
So we're just going to place it. Just sit on top. We'll layer up the potato, the tatty. There we are. And then that just goes in the oven. So should.
Oh, it's pretty much a Brad sandwich. It's very burger looking. Oh. Oh. Amazing. And now we're going to take this out to Jonny.
So the Brad has brought his haggis stack. What should we be drinking with it? What have you put in front of me?
Well, right now we're drinking Fine Ale's Avalanche, which is a beautifully crisp and citrusy pale ale. It's got a great malt character, which tastes a bit like crushed barley.
Yeah, like a really sort of malty pilsner. It gets you in the sides.
Yeah,
Lovely.
definitely. And that lightness and acidity really cuts through the fat of the haggis. And with haggis, you want a really light beer that's going to lift and cleanse the palate. So tonight we're going to have Williams Brothers Frauch, which is another brilliant beer to have with haggis.
It's a heather ale.
Yeah, no hops. It uses heather instead. It's absolutely beautiful. But with haggis, it really comes into its own.
Okay, well let's dig in and see if your science is accurate. I mean, I feel bad. That's beautiful thing.
That whiskey sauce looks incredible.
And we'll be serving it with whiskey as well tonight. Did you say?
Yes. So with the haggis, we're going to have the classic Macallan, which is just one of the great Scottish whiskies, spicy, and it should all work together beautifully. With a heavy dish like haggis, you want that lightness. You don't want something to complement it. You want something to cut and contrast with it.
Yeah, because some people might put something like a bottle with that because
Yeah.
I like sweetness of the fat, sweetness of the beer, but that would be way too much, especially with the cream.
The first ever time I paired beer with haggis, I tried using Fuller's London Porter, and it was a disaster.
Yeah.
It taught me a lesson about like how heavy food and light beer can work really well. So looking forward to some beer and whiskey tonight.
Yeah. What do we say on Burns Night?
I think we say slanger.
Slanger?
Slanger.
If not, they'll tell us on YouTube.
face, great chieftain o' the pudding race. Aboon them ye talk your place.
The Matt Curtis poetry reading is not going to be oversubscribed.
Jonny, it turns out the toast is slanger.
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 Haggis slanger.